All right, you guys ready? Welcome back, everybody. Oh my gosh, not the clappers.
Come get your breadsticks. Man ears.
Oh, also need to log in and get those passes. I don't think I screenshot them.
What passes? I screenshotted mine.
Yeah.
Our bid pickup passes. Oh, you Josh, I need to make a video too. I told you to slow down.
Okay, we can slow down.
Pull off. Oh yeah, I did Little Rock.
What are you looking for?
Check-in pass?
Yeah, that's fine. Just hit access.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay.
What she need?
She wants a photo. Okay.
You need access to your account.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ESPN Wide World Sports. It is officially Marathon Weekend is getting kicked off today, and we are currently.
You aren't registered for any events.
Trying to get our check-in passes. I need to sign in underneath my account. So that is something that's fairly new for the last couple of years.
I would have done it in the car if I would have known.
So I'm going through the TSA without.
Why is it logging in automatically?
Here, let me see.
It's not letting me log out.
We'll just go to runDisney.
Yes, that's the spirit of it. He's already in? They let him in early.
Manage accounts.
No. I'm thinking about being sick tomorrow morning.
Oh, stop.
We're gonna just work it.
Please.
Taylor's going to be running the 5K this year.
I sure am.
Of course, we might not be running at all if we can't get the application here to work.
I've done a few half marathons, but I quit that.
Quit that habit.
Well, I did not hear this story when I was getting convinced to do this.
What?
No, she didn't. She completed them.
I did like 4. I did 2016 half marathon. I did 2017 Star Wars half marathon. I did either 2018 or 2019. Maybe I did both of those. 2018 and 2019. I did the 5K. I did the Everest 5K. Actually, I was signed up for the challenge, not by my choice. That was what I got. No, that's a bib Amanda gave me. She didn't have any 5K left, and she had some challenge bibs left, so she just gave me. But I got all the shirts.
So did Adam do it?
There we go.
Finally.
Secure that.
Good luck this weekend, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get your check-in pass.
I'll have you get my swivel since he's gonna be non-existent.
There's mine.
It's a good opening.
Yeah, once he gets this
Oh,
figured
I'm
out.
sorry.
Just screenshot whatever you can get.
Oh, look at these. Shade colors over there. Oh, they look beautiful. Oh, I love that one.
It's like marble. I found a new nail girl.
Perfect.
She's really hard to get into, and so I booked her 2 months, like for January and for February.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I did the O'Hara stick-ons, and last night I woke up and
What on earth?
Yeah, I had her do a little sharper this time.
yeah, they're nice. A sharp diamond.
Oh, you should have seen the ones I had done before these. I went to some place
Can
without...
you sign in there again? For some reason, it's not popping up. So you might have to go to guest services.
I did a download PDF and then screenshotted that. Do you have that option?
No, it's not showing up at all on our account.
Oh. Yay, I don't have to do it! The line for guest services is going to be 9 years long.
Yeah, it is going to be kind of long, but So we're gonna start making our way in here, and Taylor's gonna be doing some Instagram and stuff like she always does. Sorry, I missed some of your guys' comments here while we were trying to get that figured out. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good luck this weekend. Thank you. Waited till this week to buy my 2023 marathon jacket. Got it for $60 off. Oh, wow, nice. Good luck this weekend. Thank you. Josh and Taylor, I never watch a marathon from the beginning, behind the scenes. Veronica and Todd. Yeah, well, thank you for being here, guys, for this weekend. So I'm gonna start off, just as always. I do all of these Run Disney events to benefit Dragon Master Foundation, or Dragon Master Initiative. They have since kind of changed their name from Foundation to Initiative. You know, I've been doing it for the last few years, and what Dragon Master is all about is trying to help kind of beat back childhood cancer, specifically with DIPG. It's a very aggressive and rare form of brain cancer that is found mostly in kids, and you know, when it hits them, when they get that, they really only have a few months to live. So they've been doing some new research and things over the last few years. Things have been getting a little bit better, but that's what I'm always running for, and this week is no exception. So if you guys could, this weekend, this is gonna be my last dopey challenge for a while. So we're really trying to hit the mark here and raise a lot of money for them. And so if you guys could, there is a link in the description to make a donation. There should not be any, boy, I haven't done a live stream in so long. What are they called? Super chats? Super chats aren't on. They don't work. You know, we want all of that money that you guys donate going directly to Dragon Master Foundation, and the link in the description is how you can help. So please, if you would, any amount is helpful. It doesn't have to be something big, it can be something small. So, Kat, what's going on? So we are here at ESPN Wide World Sports Complex. If you guys have never been here before, you don't know what ESPN is or what this whole place is, this is a giant multi-sport complex for baseball, soccer, basketball, cheerleading, all kinds of different sports, some of which I probably didn't mention, but there are a lot. So this, actually to come up in here is, sometimes it's free, sometimes it's not. It's a little weird. It actually used to be included with annual passes, except for then once you got into here, then you actually had to pay an extra fee, even though it was included with your annual pass, to actually go and do something. So it's a little weird. But we're gonna go in here to the State Farm Fieldhouse. This is where we're gonna be able to pick up our bibs this morning. Did you sign your digital waiver? Morning. No precious time. Morning. Sure. Taylor's gonna take a picture of us. What do we want here? Like, yay! Ha ha ha! Yippee skippy! Looking around. So you're gonna see everybody's kind of funneling into one side. So once we kind of start down here. Oh yeah, good call. Hold on one second, everybody. We're gonna turn the Wi-Fi off. And let me know if you guys can't hear me or something like that. So we're trying something a little new for audio this week to hopefully minimize all the loud music and to maximize vocal abilities. Timothy, how you doing? Paige. Thank you so much, Paige, for being here and hanging out and saying hello. We'll step over here real quick. I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like down here. So as you guys can see, this is kind of a view that we don't normally get to see. But we've got photo pass down here after you pick up your bibs. but everything is kind of broken up. So we need Taylor to go down there to the runner relations, which is straight ahead of us. The line is not very long. So that is probably where you should go here very soon, but I need you to go with me to do my bib. So we've got Dopey Challenge over here, the 10Ks right here, and it looks like we have some other stuff right below us that you guys can't see. But it's pretty organized, it's not a long wait, and when we leave here, we're gonna head over to where you can pick up your shirts that are included with your bib, and where some of like the actual like non-Disney running merchandise is located, which is where I may need to pick up an outfit. Gage, good morning. I'll be cheering you on all week from Michigan. Thank you. What? Nobody can hear you. I mean, not real well, probably, anyways. So I'm probably also gonna have to go to guest relations with you because I did the thing for you, like under my account.
Is that the problem?
It could be.
Is my page just under your account? You didn't see it?
Let me see if I, yeah, I don't know. No, I meant like I thought that I skid and take a screenshot, but I don't think I did. Oh, I stand corrected. Wow. Look what they're doing here.
Oh my gosh.
This is unreal.
This is unreal because I've never seen this.
Yeah, this is something that I have never experienced before. Now, what I will say is like, the benefit to this is that you're at least not standing outside the whole time, especially if the weather is like really cold or it's starting to rain, which is what has happened in the past. So this is the first time I'm seeing this, coming in to just get our bibs, and they have us weaving in and out back and forth here before you can even head downstairs. Now, as you guys can see, it is constantly moving, so it's not like we're really like standing and waiting, but it's certainly going to be a few minutes, and I believe our return time is estimated at 10:30 to actually go look at merchandise. So I'm wondering if we are not going to, like I think we're probably going to be a little late coming back for that return. I don't plan on buying any merchandise except for maybe a hat, but we'll just have to wait and see. So pretty crazy though. For me, I logged in through Chrome. I did a different thing. You did yours is on Safari. And you did Taylor Vaughn 11 or whatever? Gage, is Taylor running too? She's supposed to be running the 5K, but at this point, we're not really sure where she's going to be running. So there was a point where you were showing up underneath my account because when I did my registration, I had your thing too to do the 5K. So it came underneath me. Christy, good Expo morning. Christopher, sad we're not there, but am running the Springtime Surprise. Oh, awesome. Have fun in the spring. I keep thinking that it's a half mile in the spring, but it's just the, what is it? It's the 5K, the 10K, and the 10 miler, right? I think maybe at some point, you know, I'll end up running again, but definitely going to be taking a year off. So Taylor and I definitely want to be able to go and do some stuff for next holiday season. And this will be the first year that I've done outfits, as you guys will get to see at some point. So yes, sir, running the 10 miler. Oh, awesome. So this week we have got quite a few people kind of in the, friends, I would say, that we know who are going to be here and running. So you guys have seen Katelynne and Tyler. Katelynne is going to be running the 5K and the 10K, and then Tyler and I are going to be doing Dopey. Bryson is also going to be here along with Crystal. If you guys have seen them before, I'm sure you have. Crystal is going to be doing the Dopey as well, and Bryson will be doing the 5K. So I'm assuming like we're going to have a pretty cool group tomorrow for the 5K, and then over the next few days, the group is going to dwindle down. Friday for the 10K, it'll just be me, Tyler, Katelynne, Crystal, and maybe our friend Tim. And then for the half, it'll probably just be me and Tyler. Typically, kind of Crystal just, she goes and does her own thing. She's trying to meet characters, get through the runs, and same thing for the marathon day. We may end up catching up to Crystal at some point later on, but she's usually pretty far ahead of us. So I think we've only caught her once, and that was 2 years ago. Last year, we ended up seeing her at the finish line. Surf Bum, Crystal and Bryson, yes. So if you guys don't know, Crystal and Bryson do have a YouTube channel, and they post on it occasionally. And they were on our group cruise with us, which was a lot of fun. We had a great time. So if you guys haven't seen them before, definitely go check them out. They used to be For Love of the Mouse, but I think they recently just changed the channel name, and it is slipping my mind. So bad friendship on my part, but yeah, I mean, it's always great. Crystal and Bryson are awesome. Katelynne and Tyler are awesome. So it's gonna be a great week. So the only thing that I ever worry about with these live streams is the music, because I'm not really worried about copyright. It's not really meant to be monetized, but I am always worried that like UMG or whatever the big music groups are going to try and take the videos down. What? Oh. Woohoo, happy to see you're doing coverage for this weekend. Thanks, yep. We will be there for Marathon. Hope there'll be merch on Saturday when I pick up my bid. May the force be with you, and there being merch left on Saturday. So I'm not gonna get anything, so that's one less person you won't have to contend with. Except for a hat, I'll probably get a hat, because that's what I always get. So we have a lot of switchbacks, everybody. If you're just joining the stream, you're kind of wondering what's going on. We're currently in one of the field houses here to get our bibs, and this is the line, which I actually kind of like. In the past, it has been where you had to stand outside, and if it was really cold, it'd be chilly. If it's super hot, you're standing out in the sun. So this is actually kind of nice that it's inside. You don't really have to worry too much about all of that stuff going on. So I just want a hat or a jacket. I'm easy. Yeah, I always go for the hat. So, because it may be one thing that I'll end up wearing this weekend. We used to, on my very first one that we did back in 2016, was the Goofy Challenge. My first half, my first full marathon, and we got like everything. And since then, it's just, I just get a hat. That's all I need. Don't need a ornament or pins or anything else like that.
I'm stoked with the. Yeah. I was nervous.
I will say what is slightly unfortunate is that that line for the guest services for runners looked very short, but now it may be quite long by the time we get down into there. Can never have too many hats. Absolutely. I have several bins full of hats. I tried to purge a few of them ago, but it was difficult. I had a hard time doing it. So, hey, how are you guys? So we're getting closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more rows to go. So I don't know. The way it's moving, probably like 5 minutes or so. I'd say is what we've got left. And you can still see people are still coming in over here. That's where we started at, back there by the bathrooms.
I'm very tired.
You're tired?
I did not sleep well. Because
I never want to pack my rainbow ears, but I always
So while we're sitting here, if you guys have never done an expo before, maybe you're watching this, get an idea of like, you know, how things are going to work or what you're going to do. Essentially, once we get down into here where the booths are at, which is where you're going to pick up your bib, you're going to have your check-in pass, which you should have downloaded, or a screenshot or something like that on your phone. And from there, you're going to go to the bib number location. So your bib has a number. You're going to go to that numbered range for your bib. And from there, what you'll do then is present a photo ID, typically a driver's license, and you should have signed a digital waiver. And you'll take that and essentially give that to the people for them to look at. They'll find your name, cross you off, give you your stuff, and then you'll be able to move over to the next building to get your shirts. So I'm going to put you guys on hold for one more second because I'm going to go back and see if I did get a screenshot of Taylor's thing. Harry, you want to take this for a second and just let me look at that?
Yeah.
Nobody's really going to probably be able to hear you because of the mic, but I almost just ran into the people in front of us.
Had a collision. Not paying attention.
I'm just going to give this to Taylor for right now.
Oh, hello. As we stand here, and I'm sweating, and I'm really glad I did not put my sweatshirt on. The weather predictions were supposed to be cooler than what it currently is, but there's also like 1 million people in this room right now, so. I think the last time I was in this room, it wasn't State Farm, it was the HP Fieldhouse then. It was whenever I did competition cheerleading and we were here for nationals. Because normally you don't have to walk through this line to go get your bibs and stuff. At least we haven't, it hasn't been that busy. So Josh is trying to figure out my my check-in pass or whatever, because for some reason it's showing that I don't have any upcoming events. However, I am checked in and registered and have been getting all the emails, so I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I have not seen any of the shirts. I haven't been looking at anything really, or any of the merch or anything. This is Josh from last year. We did like the, what was the theme? Like 80s? 90s? I don't know what it was. I don't remember.
Throwback to the 90s. It's the 30th year.
Oh.
That was the 90s.
my 30th year too.
Yeah.
All right, hopefully we're going to, hi baby. Apparently we're going in now. We'll see. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, now we're stopped. Huh?
He said, have a great run. I said,
Yeah,
walk.
exactly. I almost just panicked and couldn't find my phone because Josh has it. Yes. Around the track. Josh loved running around the track. Josh, I think your lens is dirty. It sure is. Woohoo! I wonder if this is just because it's just opened, because we've literally never waited like this before.
Probably is.
Yeah, I just have to go to guest services. I don't know what's going on. Whew. All right, guys. The Run Princess family, thank you so much for sharing this stream. For those of us who can't come, this helps with FOMO. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thanks for watching and hanging out. We're almost there. Almost there. I will say it's this is a much better use of space within the building, rather than trying to get people outside weaving back and forth. You know, this is a lot better. So, and it is. I think I heard Taylor talking about kind of like why this is here. This is really only because it's like opening day. It's the first day. Everybody's going to be coming in who can be here to try and get merchandise as well. And while you're here getting merchandise, you might as well also try to get you know, your bib. So if you have one. And we won't get started. We won't get me started on the merchandise and runners just right this second. I'll probably talk about that later. But here's another view from up above. You can see the check-in locations here. We're now going to go down some stairs. Do, 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 do. Trying to wipe my lens off a little bit. It's looking a little dirty, but don't think that helped. Taylor, just go down here and sign one of these sheets and then go get in that guest relations line, and I'll just meet you in the line. Since it looks, I do need my wallet, yes. Thank you. Help you.
Whatever. Katelynne can help you if you need help.
Okay. You need to sign a waiver. So if you did not sign your, hello.
Welcome in.
If you did not sign your digital waiver, your other option is to fill out a paper one. So that's what Taylor's doing, because I don't think she filled one out. So we're going to go over here to the Dopey area. You want to, oh, you're doing 5K and 10K.
Yeah, we'll just do the dopey first.
Okay, sure.
You and Tyler can get your stuff. Then I'll do 5 and 10.
Alrighty, everybody, I'm gonna put you on pause for a second so I can see what my thing is. 27,240. I'm way back here at the end. Hello. Good, how are you?
Doing very well.
I got it.
Right, this is for your 5K, 10K.
Okay.
Yeah, this one here. Where do we go to get our? This will be for your half and full marathon. Would you like some pins for the?
Sure. Alrighty, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. All right. Long line. Let's see. Where did we end up at? You. So I got stuck all the way back in F, which is like pretty frustrating. And then B for the 5 and the 10K.
No, downstairs.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
So something that I think is a reasonable thing to complain about a lot of times is your corral placement. So that's what this little letter is right here. This means that like I'm all the way at the very back. I think we're in like the last corral, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. So I think it only goes to F this year. We might go to G, but I'm in the last corral. That's super frustrating. A lot of times they're not going to let you do anything about it. Like we're going to go over here to guest relations anyways because Taylor's going to be in this line. So I'm going to see if there's anything that they'll be able to do. But my guess is like that they're probably going to be like, you know, sucks to suck basically. But it really makes no sense. And I think it's really unfortunate too that you can pay a lot of money to be placed into a much earlier corral, let's say like B, and you're not a runner, right? It should be really reserved for people who have done it multiple times. How ridiculous is that?
I pay 10K when I'm running.
Makes no sense. So.
That makes a lot of sense for a 2-hour half marathon to be in the last corral.
Right.
Why don't you say something at
I'm going
Revelations?
to, since we're here.
That's literally ridiculous. You can't even run.
So yeah, it definitely is really frustrating. So, because this is going to be our corral placement, if you guys didn't hear the gentleman giving me my bibs, this will be our corral placement for the half and the full marathon. So the half,
What's your placement for the other one?
B,
Because that makes sense.
you know, which typically would be A, and then usually C or D. So really, really frustrating. I'm going to step over this way though for a second. So we're down here in this area of the field house, State Farm Field House building here. You'll see the 10K pickup is in front of me. The 5K is over there on the wall. The half marathon's over there. So if you're not doing a challenge, right? If you're not doing goofy or dopey, you're doing individual races. So let's say you signed up for the 5K or the 10K. I don't know, he didn't get his bib yet. So if you are doing individual races, not part of the challenge, you'll have to go to each of these to pick up your bibs. So like you're doing the half and the 5K, you'll have to go to the 5K and pick up a bib, and then you have to go to the half and pick up a bib. So keep that in mind. You will have to go to multiple places if you're doing multiple runs that are not part of a challenge, right? So I didn't see if Goofy was down here. Sometimes Goofy is over on the other side with other stuff. Nope, I see him. He's over there in the back corner. We just can't see him because he's kind of hidden by the 10K. So we also have some photo ops in here. These aren't always here. Sometimes they're here. Sometimes they change them out. Sometimes you'll see there's characters. It's really just kind of whatever the vibe that runDisney is feeling at the time. And these could change over the week as well. So they might change it up tomorrow and might have different backdrops and things like that. So.
Did you ever see my bib number anywhere?
I don't know. Because the only way that you see it is on the check-in pass. So.
I just don't understand what you did.
I don't know. I thought I had signed, I thought I did the waiver for you and linked it, and then it just isn't there, so I don't know. So they should be able to pull it up though.
Because the email is to the WDW couple.
One?
Yes.
It might be
But
underneath,
my
maybe it's
login is
underneath
something
there.
different.
Maybe it's under that.
But I can't get in. Like, it will not let me log out. How can I log in on runDisney?
Try to do it in Chrome, maybe. So yeah, so we're hanging out right now. Once we get this stuff sorted out with Taylor, we're gonna head over to the next building, not the official Run Disney merchandise.
It will not log out. It will not log out.
Is that on Chrome?
Yes. It just reloads.
Try
and loads
going
right back
to a private browser. And then just like reset the password, I guess, if you have
I
to.
don't know how to get there.
Just go to Run Disney. I'll walk you through it there.
RunDisney.com?
Yeah, that's fine. And then up here in the corner, there's going to be the 3 lines that should pop up. Help and support, manage account, let it load. It'll reload again because it's dumb, and then try it.
I don't know what the password is. I guess I'll just try one of them.
Yeah, and then just reset it, I guess, if you have to. It says create an account. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's the emails that some of my Run Disney stuff's getting sent to that, and some of it's getting sent to the other one.
All right, so while Taylor waits in this line right here, which is taking a little bit, I'm assuming I'm probably gonna have about 5 or 10 minutes. We're gonna go see if we can find Katelynne and Tyler. I'm assuming he's probably gotten his bib at this point.
We're realizing all these things.
With somebody. Oh, marathon is right here. So if you're gonna just do the regular marathon, this is where you're gonna get your bib at. And Goofy has its own little single stand. Like, that's kind of crazy. There they are. Where you at?
Where are you, buddy? Where are you?
What?
D's on both of them.
This makes no sense. So, granted, did you do an official run? You just put your time in.
Adjusted my time.
Right, that's what I do every time.
Yeah.
So Tyler has never run an actual like official run. So like when you guys sign up to do your Run Disney and you're trying to get corral placement, right, they're gonna ask you for your time. And if your time's gonna be below, I think like 4 hours, they want you to have evidence. Typically you have to try and give something. So Tyler's never done that. He hasn't ran anything, but he has been training like crazy. So he's gonna be easy peasy. But it makes no sense. So yeah, I don't know. So Katelynne is doing the 5K and she's doing the 10K. So she'll have to get a bib here, and then she's gonna have to go to the 10K and get her other bib. We'll walk back across here while I try to hide my rage. When the night falls. Well, the line is dwindling slightly, and Taylor is moving forward a little bit. What's that about? You know where Tyler's at?
Where?
D.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So yeah, it makes no sense. So I have seen, just so you guys know, I have seen in the past, typically what they'll do is they will give you like a sticker and they will put that sticker like over your bib letter. So hopefully.
I bet you it's because of what your half marathon time was and marathon time was last year, because
It
you were
could
also
be.
in the last corral.
It could be, but it shouldn't matter. I wasn't in the last corral last year.
You were the next last.
Yeah, E, I think. I wonder what is Run Disney account services.
No idea.
I'm just gonna run over that. I just want to just make sure that it's not like, yeah. It's a pretty short line, but here are some ladies. I'll ask them real quick. Hello.
Hi.
Quick question, if you might know, if we, my wife, her pass is not showing up on the account. Does she need to be here or over here?
Short line.
Okay. So they'll be able to find her like her pass with, and then she can give them the waiver form.
Yeah. Well, they'll get it all cleared up for her, so she should be able to sign it on her phone and stuff.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's why it's good to ask sometimes.
So you don't wait in that line and then.
Hey. Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know if they're going to let me, though. So, all right. We're switching places.
No, you don't care. Yeah. Okay.
Jen Sully, it's sad when it comes to corrals, it's all about money. Yeah, no doubt, because you know, depending on what thing you get, like whatever membership you buy, you can get into those earlier corral placements. So, yeah. Can I get into an earlier corral? I wonder if there's enough people in there that messes up the placements for others. So essentially, that is what happens. So if you are part of the Run Disney Club, you get into an earlier corral placement. And it definitely is not into A, I don't think. I would hope not, because A is really supposed to be for the total elite runners. But from B back, I'm pretty sure is where they can get placed in. So, and like I said, it really makes no sense, right? Like I've done these every year for the last several years. So there's really no reason for me to be a repeat runner to be back again and again and then be placed in like the last corral. So hopefully they'll work with me and make an adjustment. So. Oh yeah? Okay.
Oh. And she even look at your ID.
No, not really. I mean, it's on here, and it's also in the Disney guide. What?
I mean, I'll sit there.
Kat, I'm surprised with how empty it looks here. So it's looking a little empty just because of how they're trying to like weave people in and out. They're trying to not overwhelm everybody in here. So you may have just maybe came in after we were doing the weaving and we came down into here. So there's a lot of people that just have not been let into this area quite yet. So, but should be shortly here. We'll see.
You have several. Okay. All right. First of all, they gave them the wrong bit. But his 10K, we need somebody to look up his. Okay, you guys can come down here, and then go to the last booth. I'll be right there. And then what's your question?
I'm just trying to get into a different corral.
Okay, hang tight. When somebody's
Sure.
available, they'll flag you down.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm open.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I was hoping to be able to get an earlier corral placement.
Well, it's all dependent on what you put in when you registered.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And I've done Run Disney race, like I've done Marathon Weekend for the last several years.
You want to pull up? Can you pull up some of your times? So this you chose.
I can't currently do it on my phone. That I chose. I mean, I don't care about that, but it's
know.
marathon is
Right,
what I'm
but
concerned about.
I can look it up and see what you put.
So what I need
But I can't change it without you giving me some races.
Because
That's your
I was
responsibility to pull them up for me.
right. Well, I put them in there from Run Disney events, so like marathon last year, a half marathon, things like that. So it just doesn't make really any sense how you guys do place. I know it's not you, because my friend,
Actually, it is our team. It's not
like
me
you specific.
personally.
Yeah, that's what I
You
mean.
ran 6:05:08 last year at the Disney Marathon.
Sure.
That puts you in F.
Sure, but when somebody has never ran the marathon before, why are they in D?
Because they gave us a proof of time that put them in D.
But what's the proof of time though?
They don't have to have a Disney race to give us
No, I know
proof of
that.
time.
So
They
so
gave
my
us
friend,
a 10-mile race, and it was in the time limit for the D
a 10-mile
corral.
race that's like, but was like that they paid to go do.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's never done anything like that.
I can't speak for your
no idea
So-
what you're gonna, unless your friend chose when they registered a time that didn't require proof of time, and you must have chosen a time that you wanted to give us a proof of time, and when you give us a proof of time, and
So just for my understanding then, what you're saying, at least what sounds like what I'm hearing is that next year, if I'm gonna come back and do this, I can give you a time that doesn't require a proof of time and not be an F, and be in D?
possibly, unless we run out of spaces in D. Sometimes it's all about the times people have registered as well. Once they're dumped, they're all
Yeah.
dumped in September.
Okay, so basically what you're telling me is that you're not gonna be able to do anything?
Not unless you can show me a race that you've done.
Not within the last year. So,
Well, we give you a year and a half.
I mean, I've only done RunDisney races and that's it. So,
Have you done a half marathon here?
yeah, but it's all been, I mean, did I do Wine and Dine last year in 2022 or something like that?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know for sure.
Did you do it under, let's say, 2 hours and 45 minutes?
I would say I probably did under 3.
So under 3, if it was under 3, I can move you to an E.
I mean, that's better than F. Like, I will, because then I can at least get to the front of E.
Okay, just so you know, Josh, we sort of put it on you because it's a long line that you have to wait in. We don't always have time to look up everyone's results.
No, oh yeah.
I can look up, well, Wine and Dine was after the time. Did you do Prince's last year?
So in your registration, you put an estimated time for 10 to 5 days, which is
Did I do
Or
Princess?
the April springtime?
so that one should be
I don't know. They all start to blend together.
They do, don't they?
I don't. Can anybody help me in the chat? Was it last year that we did all the races for the entire year? No, I did not do Princess last year because last year was going to be my last dopey, and then because I do this for charity every year.
Right. But you
Um,
did Wine and Dine, you think?
I think so. You can look it up and check. But
Right.
so when I go to put a time in, and I'm going to use a race.
If you want to use the
What
race,
link do I need to put in there as that? Like I can't just put like runDisney.com.
it's like an upload to that particular race.
Okay.
All right, so I'm looking up Wine and Dine half marathon results from last year.
run for autism Labor Day half, and for kids at 250 and 300. And so what they do is they take that 250 and they convert it to a marathon time. So when they converted it, that's like not
All right,
in the right
PPY.
crowd.
Correct.
Minutes. That's what they did.
Yeah, I don't think that you did it last year.
Okay. So it must have been the year before I did everything for the whole year. So that's fine. If you can put me an E, that will be.
Well, I can put you in E if you did a race last year under 3 hours.
Then I don't think that there's going to be one that's going to pop up.
Yeah.
So
And you didn't do any like races from other.
nothing that would be official.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is sort of what we look for
Okay.
when you do a proof of time. It has to be an official race.
Sure. Sure.
Correct. Does that make a little better sense?
It still doesn't really make any sense, but yeah.
I know.
Okay. So am I able to get into E or not?
Not without a proof of time from a race.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's super unfortunate. It makes absolutely no sense, I think, still that you don't even have to run a race, but if you put a time in, they'll put you in a sooner corral. So it's pretty crazy. So here's the scoop. Nope. So you can put in a time that doesn't require time and still get in D
Oh.
or C. Did you get it? Okay.
I have 4 accounts.
So Taylor has 4 accounts, and
I have one.
I'm still stuck in F.
And what they say?
She said you're SOL. So yeah, so it still doesn't make sense. But here's the thing, guys. So if you want to try and get into D, when you do registration next year, if you want to try and get into an earlier corral, as soon as you do your thing, just put a time in immediately upon signing up. Like as soon as you can put a time in that doesn't require proof of a time, because that's how she tried to explain it, was that you can put a time in that doesn't require proof of time and they will put you in D corral. And because I put in early, like I put in like a sub 3 hour, I think,
Right.
half.
Right.
She said I needed to provide proof of time.
Can you do it now? Could you provide proof now?
No, because I didn't run a race within the last
It's like a year?
18 months.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Just to know.
So she wouldn't even give me E, which is what I would have
Yeah, I can
taken.
get my bib.
Straight over that way.
So 5K. Unfortunate. So, hey, but you guys get to see kind of like behind the scenes there. So hopefully I wasn't like, I don't think I was really like trying to be mean to her or anything like that. I mean, it's not her fault. Like she's not specifically doing it. And it still to me doesn't really make a lot of sense. But
3640.
nonetheless, we're going to have a great weekend overall. And even if we're in F, we'll be at the front of F and we'll still finish in no time at all. So easy peasy.
Tyler, go back with you.
Tyler's more than welcome to stay up in D if he wants. I wouldn't force him to go all the way back that far.
He's going to F.
So-
He already said he's going to F. Where'd Tyler go?
Who knows, honestly. He probably didn't even notice we walked.
I told him. I said, we're going to get Taylor's bib.
When I did Wine and Dine in 22, I had a lady brag. She always lied about what time she puts to get into the higher crowds. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate.
We see walkers in A every year.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that they are able to do that. But, you know, that's the other thing. Todd Holcomb, Marathon Weekend, go Josh, go. Todd, how are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. What was your marathon and half marathon at Marathon Weekend last year? So, I mean, listen, I'll be the first to admit, like, my time is never probably a time that's fast enough to put me into those earlier corrals. But at the same time, like, I'm not somebody who is struggling to get through the half or the full, right? Like, we are always way, way ahead of everybody. So, just a little frustrating. The other thing too, that this whole registration thing, oh, sorry guys. The whole other thing that this registration thing comes with, that you guys should know about, is that this is one disadvantage of being signed up with a charity sometimes, is that when you do your registration, I don't know if you guys heard, but she said that they kind of fill those spots in as the registrations come in, right? So Katelynne and Tyler, they did their registration the day that they got released. And so they're kind of filing those out as they come in. So I didn't get to do my registration, I think, until, I want to say July. And I was hoping that by then maybe it would help. So that could also probably be the issue as well. It's just late registration. They're going to kind of just put you wherever they feel like putting you. So, Alan, hello. Even following their rules doesn't work. My husband put the earliest non-POT time. My friend submitted one well over POT and she got a lower bib number. See, yeah, I mean, it just doesn't really make sense whatsoever. So, super frustrating. So, oh, that kid just almost went right through that wall. So Taylor's over there getting her her bib for the 5K. Nice. Going to be there tonight to pick up our bibs, Justin. Our daughter is running her first 5K. Super sad. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. Hope you guys have fun. So, yeah. So we're just waiting on Taylor to get her bib, and then we're going to head on over to the other Expo building, which is where you're going to pick up your shirts. So, if anybody wants to steal my bib number, here you go. You can take a screenshot and try to print it out and put it on yourself. You know, that's the thing, everybody. People do that, so. Now, the other thing that I could do is I could wait and see somebody else who has gotten a sticker and then go to Walmart.
Look at that corral.
Well, it's just 5K, so.
Still higher than yours?
Taylor still got a higher crowd than me for the 5K. She got A. So.
I didn't have to have proof of time.
Right. And the other thing too, everybody, is that for the 5K, you actually, there's no time limit. So they literally just kind of let it run until
there's no
it
old
runs.
ladies for the 5K.
Michelle, what time will the stream start tomorrow? I don't know what time the stream is going to start tomorrow. We might start early, just to kind of like give you guys what it looks like, get into the corrals, different things like that, hanging out. So.
Now where did Tyler go?
He probably down with the merch. He probably thought he got left behind. Okay, if I don't pee, I'm literally gonna pee myself.
So we can go that way as soon as we find
I'm
Tyler.
going to call Tyler. Just go. I'll tell
Let's
him
all
to
just
exit.
Just tell him
stand
we're gonna
right in
walk
the
towards the
middle
exit.
with O's.
I have not done this much talking in a long time. My throat is getting dry.
Yeah.
Oh, did you pick that up over here?
Yes.
I had a buddy who got into Gray,
Oh,
so he grabbed it.
nice.
All the resellers are currently in there
so
buying them all up.
I've got one too. I pre-ordered it. Taylor's gonna look at it.
All right. What color are the shirts and long sleeves? We actually haven't made it over to the shirts yet, so we're heading that way now. Taylor's gonna go to the restrooms, I think, real quick. And then, yeah, and then we're gonna head on over there. So we're gonna let Taylor go to the bathroom real quick, so. Be easy peasy. Yeah, so I don't know if I finished, I'm not sure if I finished my thought, but sometimes what you'll see is people coming in the corrals and they have a sticker with a new letter on it. Now last year I saw some of them were red, so tomorrow if we see some bibs and I see some lettered stickers, maybe I will cheat and try to get into an earlier corral, we'll see. So. I'll be up early, looking forward to the streams and the costumes this week. So, yeah, so the 5K tomorrow will be interesting. The 10K tomorrow will be interesting. The half and the full, you know, we're going to probably be going a little more bounding than we are going to be really like costuming, dressing up. So that's just, you know, for the sake of running and whatnot. So, whew. Is it supposed to be wet that day? Yeah, we'll see. Oh, so while we're hanging out and waiting for Taylor to come back, I'm going to tell you guys again that each and every race that I do is for Dragon Master Foundation. You can find a link in the description of this live stream and all of the live streams from this week. We would really, really appreciate some donations. It all goes directly to Dragon Master Foundation. I've been doing the last couple of years with Dragon Master. They're a great organization. Amanda, who is the basically like, I don't know, what do you call her? The owner, the CEO, President, El Presidente, I don't know. She's a great person, and she started Dragon Master Foundation because she herself actually lost her son to DIPG, and really trying to find a better way to help kids who are suffering. So if you don't know what Dragon Master is all about, it is about trying to help kids who suffer from DIPG, which is a very aggressive, rare form of brain cancer that occurs in kids. And usually what happens is, like, when they get diagnosed with it, they only really have less than about 6 months to live. And so, you know, the whole story is when her son had been diagnosed, there wasn't a lot of information in one centralized location. So there were research papers and different things like that that had been done all over the world, throughout the country, but not in one place that doctors could easily, like, kind of compile that information together and look at it and see if they could, you know, find some way to extend his life. And so after he passed and she started Dragon Master, the first thing that they did was kind of start this online library. This is very simplified terms here, but they started kind of like this database online where all of this information could go. So when doctors did these tests and these research studies, they could upload that information to there. And as part of that, doctors had one centralized location where they could find all of this information to better help diagnose and treat their patients suffering from DIPG. And so That's been up and running successfully for quite a while. And so now they've been trying to work with the FDA and another drug company to really perform or to create some new drugs that have been shown to help extend the lives of a lot of children. So really cool, a lot of great stuff that they've been doing, and that's why I continue to do it every year whenever I run a Run Disney race. Is really to help them. So I'm gonna need a drink of water. I'm gonna go this side. It is a beautiful morning. And so we have now exited or left the State Farm building, and we're gonna head on over to, I believe, the Athletic Center, which is where we can get our shirts. So you can see this person right here has already gotten their shirts and stuff. Make sure I'm not too far ahead of the crowd.
What's that?
Yeah, I know, that's why I stopped. I was slowing up. So once you do that, you're gonna be looking for these signs, which says the race shirt and gear bag pickup. And that's where we're gonna head, which is over here. You can see everybody's kind of moving over there in the distance. That's where we're going. Woo. So, oh wow, they've even started to queue the line out here now as well. So typically this is what you would see, is this line all queued up out here, and then not a lot of queuing inside. So this is the building that we were just in. This is where you're gonna go pick these up, your bibs. Woo. And so we're gonna be heading in here to the Athletic Center. So Gage, are you done with all races for a while, or just the challenges? I'm definitely going to be done with Dopey for the time being. Definitely not going to be doing Marathon Weekend next year at all. So I've been told I've been told by the other half of Travel with Josh and Taylor to take the year off. So because we want to go, you know, kind of do something for the holidays, I think, next year as far as like travel goes.
Joshua's not actually supposed to do Dopey this year because a bunch of people then talked him into it, and then those people that talked him into it didn't do the race with him.
I mean,
I hope you're watching.
I don't think Val is watching because Val's on a cruise. But yeah, so we're going to be taking next year off as far as like Marathon Weekend goes, but there will certainly still be times, I'm sure, where I may pick up a half marathon or something like that here and there for some of the Run Disney events. And every time that I do that, it'll continually be with Dragon Master Foundation and trying to raise awareness and money for them. So look at this line, everybody. So this is what happens on opening day. What I would suggest to you is to try to get your callback number early to get your merchandise, like official Run Disney stuff. Go do that, and then just come back like later in the evening. These lines won't be here because most everybody's already come and gone. You've already gotten your merch because you came in and did it early this morning. So just come back like later in the evening and get your stuff. And then that way you're not doing this. So I bet this line now is probably going way, way back that way somewhere. So Run Disney! My shadow was in Taylor's photo. You good?
Oh my God, that was oh really? To the hotel. Yeah. And it's I've done all since our wedding. There you go. At St. Joe's, they had these things called pods or suites, and we were in both together.
So over here to our left, now I don't remember exactly which fields they were, but years ago, you would have to be running through here for the marathon. So they haven't done that for the last, man, I think like 5 or 6 years. They have not been coming over here, which has been really nice because and I'm included in the group of people who hated coming into Wild World of Sports for the marathon. Not a lot to see. It's pretty plain and boring, and it's just, I don't know, it just was not the great place to run. So they have since nixed that, and so now you kind of go down into Animal Kingdom. When you come back out, you kind of do this Blizzard Beach run, and you avoid, which is really nice. All right, so here we go. This is the Athletic Center. This is where you're gonna get your race shirts and stuff from the Expo. So this is gonna be like your running stuff. This is where all the third-party vendors are gonna be at. Picture?
I'm just gonna put you in the middle one, sir.
Okay.
I think he's gonna go.
We're just going in.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I was like, he needs squatting. I'm gonna make him
Yeah.
do it. Go for it.
All right, go in the middle.
You wanna take this or?
Yeah. No bibs.
From the Katelynne.
What? Mike.
Mike.
It's like, well, there's not close. Yeah.
Sorry.
Malt whiskey.
Photo op, everybody. I guess we could have done a picture of the two of us, but
Who's got my bibs? Grazie.
yeah.
All right, yeah. So, so past races. So no longer do you have to come in here to Wild World of Sports, which is really nice. I think everybody really likes the new routes that they have. I still don't really like kind of starting into Epcot, but you know, I think it is worth the price to pay of not coming into here and running around the sports fields. So I'm gonna need a glass of water.
When you did my registration, I said, well, my husband did my registration, and she just started shaking her head. I said, yeah, that's what I said. But it's probably from all the like past times I did them or whatever.
It might be, yeah. So now we're just waiting for Katelynne and Tyler. So again, this is Tyler's first like official run. This is his first dopey too. So kind of like me back in 2016 when I ran my first half in full, I did it back to back. He's going all in 5K, 10K half in the full. So should be a pretty fun weekend. Should be a lot of fun.
Good to go.
Good to go? All right, here we go. We're gonna head on in, everybody. Oh, it smells like pretzels because there's a Wetzel's in here. A Wetzel's pretzels. All right, everybody, so here is the look from up above. So this is kind of like, if you've done another event before, like this is, when you think of Expo, like this is what I always think of, right? Not the Disney merchandise, this is just regular, kind of your runner, third parties, vendors coming in with all different kinds of things. So we are gonna like kind of do a little bit of shopping down here for me because I do need to pick up a few things before the race, but not shoes because you should never do that. So, and all the way at the back of this building is where you're gonna pick up your shirts. I think I may have left my people. They may have been trying to get a photo up there. So I guess I'll wait for them down here. There they are, I see them coming now. Oh, this is cool. So this table over here, to our left, you can actually make your own like little signs to hold up for your runners, which is pretty cool. Should have Taylor do that. 1, 2, 3 Musketeers. Good deal. Taylor, I think you guys should make signs for us.
Perfect.
Taylor said no. Taylor doesn't support me in my life endeavors.
Taylor doesn't want to care.
So we're gonna head all the way to the back, get our shirts. Now, I will say it is kind of important to get your shirts right away. I can get one. I mean, that's probably what I'll do. So, but we'll come back. Let's go get our shirts first. So we're gonna go down here to the back, get our shirts. Now, it's important to get your shirts if you can on the first day, because if you have grabbed, like let's say you selected the wrong size, like let's say if I accidentally selected medium but I needed a large, I have to come back in here to exchange those shirts. And it's on a first come, first served basis. So later on in the week, they actually might not have you know, a large for me to exchange with, so then I'm stuck with medium. So it's important to kind of come in and get that done right away. And you'll see whatever your size is on your bib. So mine is a men's large. So this is Dopey. I'm gonna go to the men's large for Dopey. Which should be right here. So we're gonna wait in this line so you can see these are the sizes up top: medium, large, small. Hello. And you have to tear the top off too.
Make sure and double check if they do that all larges, okay?
Okay.
If they're not, you go ahead and go to the shirt exchange over there.
Cool, thank you. So you guys can see there's actually a lot of people over here at the shirt exchange already. This whole area is kind of crowded because people are checking to make sure that they have the right sizes.
You gonna grab mine?
I thought I was lost for a second, but I think I see Taylor over here, so we're just gonna head straight across.
There was a lot going on.
John, which European country was your favorite stop on the last cruise? It's a great question. What was our favorite stop on that last cruise? What was your favorite stop on our last European cruise?
Like the Med?
Yeah,
Probably Venice.
Venice was pretty
Overall.
cool. Pisa was pretty cool. I think mine, Rome was pretty great too. And I really liked the day that Tyler had, which was where we just went and
Ditched me.
where we ditched our wives and went and had like our own day of exploring. It was really cool. And we had a great
Try
time.
on my
So
shirt?
just check and make sure it's the right size.
I wish you didn't have to do women's sizes because I hate how they're fitted. I wish I could get a men's shirt.
Did you check them?
No, I didn't.
You should just check them just in case. It's also my way to try and get Tyler to take his shirts out so you can see them instead of me doing it.
Oh, they all come bundled.
So yellow 5K, that looks like one that we've had in the past. Very similar layout. I'm just saying it kind of does.
I had that one.
10K orange. It's fun on the other
I
side.
like that one.
Oh, I do like that one. That one is pretty nice too.
I'll be wearing that like that one
When we get home.
I like the color.
Oh, I love that.
That's a good one too, yeah.
Why
Looks
not
good.
Why don't you have for like the marathon and then you could get a skirt that matches it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, cute.
Well, I need one for the half and the
Okay,
full.
just wear the shirts and get skirts that match.
Okay. Get something that matches
And I
those.
can wear them later.
Yeah, because you didn't.
Can you try and pull this up on your phone? I just want to make sure that it's still running.
Without a shirt on, you is fine. That looks good.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a bottle of water.
Well, it keeps making me click on the wrong one.
Not loading so well for you. Oh, it's a little blurry right now.
We're a little blurry.
But it looks like it's still running.
So I don't know.
Debbie, can't believe how much FOMO I'm having. Such a fun and exhausting weekend. Hope you all have great runs, and hope you find the line for the post-race hurricanes. I know, right?
Yeah, it's
I'm
just really
relying.
blurry.
I'm relying on a few people here to hook me up with some hurricanes after the marathon.
Yeah, okay.
John, the River Cruise series was my favorite you two did last year. John, that was also my favorite. Has been my favorite. It was just
What was?
the River Cruise. So magical. It was just so awesome. So, it is running but blurry. So yeah, it's going to be blurry for a little bit, guys, where we're at. If there's anything that you guys want to look at,
Let's go to the merch.
I want to go over this way.
Just go this way and make a
Back that way? Okay. So I don't know how well everything is going to be crystal clear in here as far as viewing goes, because again, it's busy. There's a lot of people in here. All of these vendors are using a device to connect to the internet. So could be a little choppy and blocky. So we're going to go look for some skirts or tutus. Sparkly Soul. What do you think?
You're wearing it, not me.
Well, you got to help me. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Oh, these are see-through?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't go with these ones. What do you think?
I think that's shop.
This one back this way?
Over there,
All right, let's go take a look over there.
because it's more sequin.
So if you, oh, I'm sorry. If you guys remember or weren't here last year, I agreed to do Dopey again if we raised the money, and part of raising that money was that if we hit our goal, I would have to dress up with some attire. So for the 5K and the 10K, so for the 5K and the 10K, I'm going to be wearing full. For the half and the full, I'm going to be wearing something else. So, like here or down there? What do you think, Katelynne?
I would keep going. I
Keep
feel
going?
Like there was a better one that would work. Yeah, I feel like it was before Brooks stand.
Recommend shorter and lighter as far as the skirt goes. Thank you. I will take that into consideration.
I know.
So we also have to find something that will hopefully fit me. Yeah, thanks. Katelynne finds the most expensive ones for me to go with.
Stuff that fits. What are the colors of the shirts?
I think
You want to hold this?
to do that dopey one, get that purple green.
How do I know what sizes they are?
They're
Like Elsa.
I think
There's sizes. This
Yeah,
says
right in
large
there.
right here. Have you never looked at clothing?
So we need some shirts here to,
You have the mic on, so you can talk.
yeah, I know. So we're looking for shirts. We're looking
There's
for,
literally a dopey skirt.
where?
On the other side, buddy. Other side.
bottom shelf.
Purple?
Talking about that one.
Oh, this one?
Because we think it's hilarious.
Did I just get a whole new outfit for Sunday? Shit.
And I still need a top.
I had the purple long sleeve, really hot running
Let
shirt.
me back up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For the dopey. So this will be for full.
Will that fit you?
I don't know.
It looks a little small, buddy.
I think it would go around his hip.
What are you saying?
It's definitely your color.
I try.
Are you?
It's for a good cause.
Right.
Oh, it's like super, like, look at that.
Perfect.
I got room to grow, baby.
Tyler can jump in.
We'll run it side by side.
Oh, that's so cute. Yes. You need it.
Do you need to put the shirt on?
Yeah. So,
All right, one down.
Okay,
I need a goofy color.
Goofy is that teal color. Really pretty.
It's like the
Like a
color of
blue
your
skirt.
undershirt right there.
You need a blue skirt for that. Color blue. Yeah, it's teal. It's like an aquamarine.
Oh, it's like this one more, I guess, but like.
Here, you want to hold that for me? Thank you.
I'll hold on to your purchase, sir.
Thank you. So I guess I'm just gonna walk around and find something that matches. Like orange?
Orange?
I mean, should we go like Elsa color?
Like a little,
A different color? You could go white.
style you here, sir. What about the sparkly black? Go with that.
Black one too, yeah.
You have a recommendation?
For which?
This color,
What else? What other colors does it have in it? Or just in general?
just in general.
Oh, yeah, that one. Ooh, stunning.
You have the right size though?
What size are you looking for?
Extra large probably? I think that's
This
it,
is
yeah?
extra large.
Is
Alright,
that what this is?
I think we got it.
Large,
Okay.
extra large?
Cool.
Let me look and see if I have them in packaging in the
Oh,
back.
okay, cool.
Medium, please, yeah.
I think she saw me try them on. She's like, I better get the fresh ones.
No, I think she thought they were for Katelynne because she asked Katelynne what size. Oh,
Oh,
not you.
no, those are for me. We learned to probably not do them ever again. Oh, I have my wallet.
Put your money back to purchase that dopey one from her. Let us know as soon as it's up on the flash now.
Auction it off.
There's this.
Cool.
And then this is the last
Okay,
extra large. of
that's
this.
fine. All right, thank you. You just check out right here, right? Perfect.
Who is it for? Is it for you?
It's for me.
Have you tried on the large?
No, but I tried this extra large on. It seemed fine. Do you think it's gonna like?
Was it tight enough? Like normally I would tell you to do like a large in that one. Try it
Do you
out.
have a large? Well, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind?
No. There's a mirror right there too.
Can you hold?
I'll hold it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they have these too.
We're gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna try a large on just in case. Thank you.
They're super stretchy, so I mean the extra large is gonna be a little bit longer.
I think we better go with that. Do you have a large in the other one too?
This one I only have left in an extra large.
Okay, I'll just take. I'll
So
take.
that one will be fine. I mean,
Okay.
I think this one's fine. You probably would be fine with the extra
This.
large. Or the
Well, this
large
one's gonna be for the marathon, so I'll take the large
Yeah, I
instead.
think this would be better.
Perfect.
I think just the heaviness of it, it would start to
Thank you.
bother you.
Isn't there turquoise one, the Goofy Challenge shirt? Is that what you're gonna wear?
The
with
hat. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be fine. There you go. Here you go.
Thank you so much. Money. Money.
Money, 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 money.
Yeah.
It's chaos, a chaos.
I hope so. So I'm not sure what Taylor's like showing you guys over there at the moment. Hopefully it's just me, because I don't think you guys can hear her probably. You can probably just hear me talking. Oh my gosh, they're also selling body glitter over here.
I've got different sizes too. If you want to look at the colors, they all fit the same, so you can try out like the small. I think you'd be able to pick it up anywhere. You can just go around.
Oh,
You're all set. Have a great time.
oh, I don't think I'm in line then.
Anything?
Lisa Richmond.
Oh. Can you come over here? You guys can say. Well, I wasn't in line.
You couldn't have asked?
Well, I did kind of ask, but she was like, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay. It is okay. Oh, are you the same small and medium? Perfect. Excellent. Okay. What size? I have no idea.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Say it is. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Thank you.
Go Bucks. Hi.
Hello.
One of these and one of these, and it's 90.53. You may tap or insert. There you go. And then yeah, you can go online. They all fit the same. Put them in your bag.
All right. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Thank you. All right, everybody, we are all set. Hopefully Taylor's not shaking the camera all over the place. All right, y'all, we can head on over to the other side.
You can have that back, buddy.
Okay.
I forgot. Oh, he's gonna be
Band-aids
fine.
don't work.
He's
I
just
think
gonna
we're gonna be okay.
Do you need me to call
Oh, stickers. So lots of different photo ops here, some of them with PhotoPass, some of them with not. Oh, the virtual medal is actually pretty cool looking for the 10K. Wow.
No.
That's the Disney
Not,
runDisney Club.
not this. Something over here. These are coast to coast.
Must be on this side.
Probably on the front. They're right there.
That's Disneyland. So pretty cool looking medals again. Probably. All right, what time is it? 11?
11:18.
All right, ready? All right, so you're gonna get a on the outside here so you guys can get a look again. The Expo. So they've got shoes, they've got clothes, they've got all kinds of stuff here. But again, as always, I'm going to tell you to not buy a pair of shoes here at the Expo and then wear them all weekend. Really, when you're coming into a longer race, you should be wearing shoes that you have already worn quite a bit. You know, you really want them to be broken in. Otherwise, your feet are really going to be hurting. And Tyler can speak to that because he bought a brand new pair of shoes and thought it was a great idea to go and run basically like 26 miles in them.
In the brand new shoes.
Yeah, really painful. 28 miles, that's what it was. So tore his feet right apart.
Yeah. Tried to tell him.
Christy, what brand of skirt is Josh trying? I don't know. I didn't see what the...
Sparkles on them.
I think it's, yeah, Sparkle Athletic is the brand name. Sparkle Athletic. I don't think you guys saw it, but they did have body glitter, which nobody could see it on the table, but they could hear me talking. And so they were saying in the chat that I should have also added the body glitter, but I did not, so.
There's Kato Valley.
Oh, we just missed her? Let's see. John, do you have any trips planned in the near future for the channel? So we do have some trips planned. Obviously, we have the group cruise in July. So that is pretty big. That's going to be our Iceland trip, going from Iceland to the UK on the Norwegian PRIMA, which is going to be awesome. I'm going to just chime in real quick. This is the line right now to go get the bibs, right? This is the bib line over here to our right. So we're just at the end. Hi, guys. That was Tim and Amanda, some good friends of ours. They are heading in to get their bibs. And Tim is running Dopey this year. So we also have a trip that we just kind of got swooped in on that will be happening in May. So we'll release some more details about that in the near future. But as always, you know, it's like some of the trips. So we're good, right? Okay. So I don't know if you guys actually got to see that, but there's a bunch of people waiting outside. So I don't know if you guys actually got to see that, but there's a bunch of people waiting outside of the virtual queue entrance. So they're waiting for numbers to be called so they can come in and buy merchandise. And this is just like any other virtual queue here in Disney. You're just going to show them your thing, and they're going to just let us go right on in. So Katelynne got it for us this morning. Thank you.
I got the 4. All right, thank you.
Running Basics 101, don't run in new shoes, 100%. So typically, like what I'll do is if I buy a new pair of shoes, I'll actually wear them around, like inside, for a couple of days to try and break them in a little bit. Not that they're gonna get super broken, and then just take them out on some shorter runs before you take them out on that long one. But I mean, hey, they're probably broken now, so you know, exactly, you know, one run gets it done. Thank you. All right, so now we're gonna go in. Just walk back out and take a picture. Okay. So we are at the Advent Health Arena. And this, for the last several years, has been where all of the official Run Disney merchandise has been. What are you doing?
Photo.
Okay.
Let me see.
Good?
Yeah. Why are you telling me my eyebrows look so bad?
Taylor, your eyebrows look so bad.
It does. It's like too high.
I think Katelynne and Tyler are going to take a photo real quick, and then we're going to head on in. So again, virtual queue, just like anything else. Something else you guys should know is that when you actually come in through this entrance right here, you're not going to walk right into the merchandise typically. You're going to go in and snake through some more queue space. So let's find out. I mean, that's the way it's always been in the past. I'm almost certain that's probably the way it's still going to be today. So let's go find out. Good morning. Oh, look at this. They brought out the red carpet this year for runners. That's pretty interesting. Wow. Virtual queue is day one only. Yeah, so virtual queue is usually just the first day that it's actually up and running.
The virtual
so,
queue is
yeah.
supposed to only be the first day.
And that's just because, again, you have so many people who are coming in to get 5K bibs, dopey bibs. A lot of people are coming in, so they're trying to manage the crowds as best as they can. So, and hopefully the stream will be slightly better, adjusted a few settings. You know, iPhone and Verizon has this thing where like it's trying to bounce between 5G ultra wide and LTE and 5G. And when the 5G ultra wide goes away, it goes to 5G. And 5G just seems to be terrible, and LTE seems to do better. So it should be good now because we're on LTE. But we do have a little bit of a wait, as you guys can see. A lot of people up ahead of us, but it should move fairly quickly. And hopefully there will still be some stuff left.
Hopefully there'll be some stuff
On the opening, on the first day.
Welcome to the 2024 Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. As you decide which items you want to purchase to take home, please make your way to specific areas on the main floor. Please see a merchandise cast member if you need directions or have any questions. Shocks, proud sponsor of runDisney and a global pioneer in open-ear audio technology. Shocks open-ear headphones deliver incredible audio while keeping you safe with your surroundings. Feel the beat, set the pace, and stay aware of your world with Shocks. Continue to stay hydrated with the pure, fresh taste of Dasani. Are you interested in learning your personal body composition? Your BMI is a vital piece of information regarding your current health and fitness. Stop by the Advent Health Group to talk to
Is that okay if I go wait over here? Is that okay if I go wait over here? Cool.
Stop by the food and beverage.
So I'm just going to wait over here so you guys aren't like constantly staring at the same person. So they are now this cast member. Yeah, she is now moving this line over to this side. So they're now going to start building people up on the other side, which is just goes to show. I mean, like they do try to do a pretty good job of like managing the crowds. Now the first year that they did this did not go over well. It was the first year that they tried it. People weren't really like following the lines. They're just kind of like, we're just gonna like rush into that corner. So it was kind of chaotic, but since then it's been much better. Everybody kind of knows what's going on. And, I think it works really well for what it is now today. So and Taylor and them are somewhere over in here. So we do still have to get all the way up into here. But we're just gonna go wait over here. And then that way you guys can see what this whole space looks like over here. Actually, I can see Tyler and Katelynne way back here in the corner. He's in the blue. So we're way at the back. So definitely at least 10 or 15 minutes here. But yeah, going back to John's question, do we have any trips planned upcoming up for the future with the channel? So yeah, as you guys know, like we haven't really posted a lot going on in December. We've been busy like doing some stuff and it just wasn't like, it was literally impossible to get things done. So we'll start having stuff coming back here regularly after Marathon Weekend once we get done with this, and we'll have things going on. And we still have to finish our series from Alaska, which was on the Norwegian Encore. We had a really great time. Even though it was at the end of October, we were literally the last ship in Alaska doing sailings for the year. So there were 2 other Norwegian ships, but they had started a few days before us. So we were really closing in the Alaskan season, which was kind of cool. But again, came with some caveats to that, which if you guys watch our videos or go and check those out, you'll kind of see what those are all about, especially once the rest of them get posted. Then we still also have another little short series coming out from Allure of the Seas. We did that in the first week or so of November, and that was part of our travel agency for GoldCon with Gold Go Getaways. So if you guys don't know, Taylor and I, we co-own a travel agency. It's Gold Go Getaways, and we can help you plan your next destination vacation, whether it's Disney World or Disneyland or Disney Cruise Line. Taylor has a bunch of cruise clients that she's been helping out with. I do all of our group trips. So, so we have that. That was on Allure of the Seas, that's Royal Caribbean. And that was, I think, like 3 or 4 days or something like that. It was shorter so that we could get some agents on the ship who have never sailed before. And I think most of them had a really great time. We did have one couple, they were like, cruising's definitely not for us. We probably won't do it again. But nonetheless, I think it's really great to get those experiences. And so that was kind of what we call GoldCon, which is kind of like a little convention for our agents. And we try to do something where they can try something new. So this year we're actually going to be trying something in Disney World. Again, we did that 2 years ago. So should be pretty cool. Yeah, and then that's going to be like it for our trips. We didn't really do much else, I think, in November and really nothing in December. So after that, we're going to have some new stuff coming out once we get to it. So it should be cool and fun. But yeah, if we could do a river cruise like every single year in the winter and like one in like late spring, early summer, I think we would do it because it's the way to vacation. It's completely and totally relaxing. It is truly all inclusive, right? All of your meals. If you like to have a glass of wine with dinner or lunch, that's included. So it's kind of nice. It's pretty cool. Your excursions for the day are included. You can pay extra to do some like fancier ones or to do a second one for the day, but like it's not like a ocean cruise. You know, when you do an ocean cruise and you get to port, like you still have to go pay to do your excursions. With a river cruise, that it's a little bit more expensive, but you know, you're paying, that's what that price includes. So it's kind of nice. And it was really great. That Christmas markets cruise that we did last year, oh, so magical. So magical. So I'm gonna see if I can use a Disney gift card over here. I need to get a bottle of water because my throat is getting wrecked right now. Talking so much. You guys asked Taylor, like I never ever talk this much. So Marie, anyone else having trouble with the audio? The video is great, but I can't hear anything. Uh-oh. Should be able to hear. Audio's fine for me. Okay, thank goodness. Whew. I was a little worried there for a second. Thank you, Alan. Do, 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 do. Nuts. Guess it's just me. I would tell you to close out and refresh, but if you can't hear me, it might not help you. Trying to get an idea of where Taylor and them are at, but I don't see them at the moment. Playing the waiting game, everybody. Yeah, so Alan had mentioned earlier, or Leafy Vlogs had mentioned earlier about Kotor and Montenegro. Another really great day. That was a lot of fun. That was from our European cruise over the summer in August. And Mrs. L, watching from her work desk, says, audio's good, awesome. We did these steps. I don't even know if they like had a name, but basically like we climbed all of these steps, you know, clear to the top of this mountain up to like where this like old castle building fort used to be. And it was a hot, hot day. And it was a lot of fun though. It was cool, you know. Again, getting to see something a little bit different and experience something a little bit different is always really nice. So, oh, they're over there. So they're like not quite halfway, but almost halfway. So if you guys don't know, you guys can actually buy beer in here as well. So, but I just want some bottle of water. Feeling like SpongeBob from episode 1 or 2 when he goes to visit Sandy. And he doesn't wear his helmet with water.
One of the black and one of the yellow.
Do, 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 do.
Make sure you mark them up. It's very important to mark them up.
Hello, just a bottle of water, please. And I'm gonna set you guys down here for a second. Thank you.
Yes. For 2 parade or
Down there for you.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So this is kind of what happened the first year, which you guys can see, like people are now not following the lines like they're supposed to. Hello. Just a bottle of water.
just for water? 75.
She's got eyes of a bushman. Thank you. No, it's okay. Thank you. So this is where people are going to start screwing things up for everybody else. So as you can see, like nobody's like following the lines on the mat, and so like now they need to get a member, like a cast member over here to like, you know. Because right here you're going to start to see some chaos ensue. It just blows my mind how people just don't like, they just don't pay attention or like get really lazy. You know, I mean, I get like, it is kind of annoying to have to like walk the full length of the lines, but like, you know, just walk the full length of the lines and then, you know, like this doesn't happen, you know? And I just think it's really funny. But normally they would have another cast member like right here, kind of like directing, and they would not have like this line continuing to go into there. They would stop people right here, and they're not, so. You get a drink of water. Oh, this water is so good. Excuse me. You guys might just want to get a cast member down there because it's starting to turn into chaos. Nobody's like walking on the lines. They're all just pushing forward. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell somebody because, you know, I know what's gonna happen. Because it's happened multiple times where people they just don't follow the lines. And it just ends up being chaos. Pinkies up. I'll definitely be following the lines. I just like, I mean, I get it, like it does, like I don't want to have to walk the full length either, but like just walk the full length, you know? Because whenever you start cutting across, like that's what happens. Like people will just start like pushing forward, or they're like gonna jump the lines, and like she's not gonna do anything back there. She doesn't have a radio or anything to communicate with anybody. Hey, but they're at least over halfway now. Nobody's. There we go. Now we got it. Now these people have got it. They're figuring it out. Just as, you know, ends up being something always. So once we head in here, I'll try to show you guys like everything that we can show you. I don't typically really buy anything from in here except for a hat. So usually I get like a Nike hat because they're usually pretty nice. But you're gonna find that like they've got Spirit jerseys and other, you know, tech t-shirts.
All of your guys' videos.
Oh, cool! Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
I
Awesome.
just saw you guys in the last dope feed. You're running through Animal Kingdom in the
Oh
marathon.
yeah. Oh, cool! Awesome. Are you running this weekend?
Yeah, I'm doing Dopey again.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll see you on the course.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck. Have fun. So yeah. So we will be going in, and I'll show you guys as much as we can show you. It can sometimes be a little chaotic in there, so just keep that in mind. As far as like being able to see stuff, it might get a little blurry, but yeah, so it's the waiting game, everybody. It's the waiting game. So hopefully the audio has been sounding decently good for you guys. Hopefully I haven't been like peaking too much and like breaking your eardrums or the speakers. We're gonna try this for like the rest of the week. So I'm using an external mic. These are basically the mics that we would normally use when making vlogs. So let me know if it does sound pretty good. I can adjust it on the receiver to turn it down a little bit. I really liked your 50th anniversary hat you had on in one of your vlogs. 50th anniversary hat. Was that just like a regular Disney hat though? Not like a runDisney one, I think, right? But also still Nike. So I mean, they are pretty nice hats, nonetheless. So, and as you guys can see, they're starting to fill in the other side now a little bit as people are kind of filtering in. Connie F. Mom Runs Disney described it best. It is a weekend of hurry and wait. Christopher with Walt and Mickey. Yeah, so that's the 50th anniversary for just Walt Disney World hat. I don't even know if they still have that one since the celebration is now over. We're in the 100th, right? Maybe find it on eBay or something. But I do like that hat too. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this is a weekend of hurry up and wait. So something else that's kind of new this year that they started, runDisney in general, is actually sending out emails of when the corrals will close. Meaning that like, and this is very typical of A runners, right? The I don't want to call them like elitists, but they are 100% elite runners, right? Like they can run the marathon in, you know, 2.5 hours or something crazy ridiculous. But a lot of them will do this for the first time, not knowing what to expect. And a lot of other like races, when you go do like, when I did Miami, Miami was just kind of like, you can show up at the last minute and get in your corral and go. That's not the way that that works here, because there's just, you know, 20,000 people. So what ends up happening is you get people who will try to come in last minute or after the corral already leaves, and it causes a lot of problems. So they've started sending out emails this year of when the corrals will actually begin to close, and if it's closed, they will not let you in. And so you'll just have to get into like the next one that's open. The notorious on marathon day. We'll see, you know, after A is already gone and then B goes, and you'll just see these guys that are elite runners, and they're just sprinting up the side to try and get to the starting line to get going. And, you know, but that's what happens. You have to be here early. It is a weekend. This is completely different than anything else. You have to be, you know, on those buses if you're staying on property, or if you're driving, you got to be over here early to park your car and get in and make your way to the corrals. It's kind of just one of those like downsides of a really fun weekend, you know, is the hurry up and wait game. So what do you guys think? Has it been 15 minutes or so at this point? It's definitely been a while. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. There. Let's just go jump in line with them since we're like kind of towards the front.
You also said this line would take 10 minutes and it's been 20.
I said 10 to 15. I just asked in the chat, I was like, how long do you guys think it's been? 15? So it's been 20 minutes?
It was 11:29 when we got in the line.
Wow, is it noon now? Almost? Yeah. Wow. Wowies. So I don't think you guys could see it. I was showing the chat.
It's flat. It's very
But like basically everybody stopped following these lines. And then they just started, yeah. And I was like, here we go.
Don't you remember that happened a couple years ago?
It happened the first year that they did it, because I guess people didn't get all the lines on the floor. Yeah. Johnny Ringo. Hey Josh, good luck this weekend. It was great meeting you last year before the 10K. Oh, well, thank you so much. The hurry up and wait game. Almost there.
Thank gosh Adam got that spirit jersey.
It still blows my mind that they could run out of stuff on the first day.
Where do you get your pre-order stuff at?
It's in here too. It's like a separate section.
Pre-order pickup.
Don't ask me what I need for it because I have no idea.
Well, it's kind of unfortunate because if you do your pre-order, at least back then whenever I did it, like the first time, I did a pre-order.
It was in a separate room.
And you do it so early though,
Yeah.
but then you kind of like forget if you pre-ordered or not. Because it's, you know.
Long time ago.
I mean, I think that first year that I did it, I think
You got pins.
I did pins, but I think that year was like opened in like February or March. And so then like 9 months go by and you're like, you know, can't remember.
Yep.
Time you're done training, you might want a whole different size.
True. But you can do exchanges if they still have them.
Owl Guy, I am an F. So, really unfortunate. Just seeing you as I'm waiting in these on the signs. Oh, so you're here too. Yeah, I got put an F. So, the live stream got to experience my interaction with runDisney team for that. So I tried to go up and get them to change it. And essentially what they said was that like,
Too bad, so sad.
well, they said if I had done a race within the last year and I could prove that whatever, sometime, she's like, then she would at least move me up to E. And I was like, well, I'll take E. Like, I was like, I've done these races every year. Like, I just don't understand why I keep getting put in F. And I said, my friend Tyler, I was like, he's never run before, and he gets put in B. And then that's when she said, well, you know, if you put in a time that's not, or doesn't require proof of time, then you can get put into an earlier placement, which makes no sense. So, you know. But yeah, so
What do you mean?
starting in
You
F.
put in like a 5K time or like a...
No, I think like, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look.
So, what did you put in? You put in a 5 and a half?
5.5 to 6 hours. I think it's pretty accurate for where we'll be.
Right.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to prove that he could run
Right.
that
Right.
quickly, if you will.
So essentially, like to game the system, which apparently what also is taken into account is that when they do the corral placements, it's based on when your registration is received. So Tyler did his on like basically the day that they did it, right? So mine I didn't get done until like July. So because of that, if Tyler, let's say, did his in July, he may have also been pushed back further, because she said is like if there's spots available, they fill it in until it runs out. So it still is a little strange, but I don't want to dwindle on things that can't change. I don't know.
I don't think that's what that word
I don't know
means,
what
honey.
word. I don't know what words I'm looking for right now.
Dwell?
I don't want to dwell on the past, which is also part of my future. An F. So it's unfortunate, but essentially what we'll have to do is probably just try to push to the front of F to kind of stay ahead of the game. So I did also say, which, you know, who knows if runDisney's listening or Disney's listening, but I said if I saw somebody that has stickers on for letters, I may just try to go find those same lettered stickers at Walmart or something and, oh, hey, how are you? And
Why would you say that?
put on my bib. You know.
You know how many other people would go and do that?
I know just who to ask. I'll get an answer. I'll get an answer. But it is frustrating, so. She should know, because they should tell her. So she should know, because they should tell her.
I like having to, like, it was like 50 an hour. Did you get your room?
No.
Oh, our room's not ready yet?
I was hoping maybe by the time this.
I was hoping it would because I wanted to take a nap before dinner.
What time is dinner?
6. I got the first reservation time.
Okay.
You're not.
It's pretty.
Forget my pre-orders.
I ain't waiting as long as they did to meet Figment and get that popcorn bucket and whatever else.
Kristen, which race are you running, Josh? Doing Dopey. So we're doing all 4 races this weekend. Oh God, yeah. I assumed whenever you reached, like, whenever you leaned over and was like, "Hello," I assumed that was probably you.
Huh?
Rip it.
I don't want to dwindle on it.
I don't want to dwell. My spirit is dwindling. That's what it is. That's, yeah.
Dwindle is like.
Yeah, my spirit is dwindling. So
In
unfortunate.
other news, if you follow us on Instagram, you saw I got this new book. It's not new, but it's new for me. The illustrated Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
I read 10 chapters. I'm over halfway through. It's like 17 or 18 chapters, I think.
I don't know.
It's like 300 and...
Taylor likes it because it has lots of pictures.
That is not true. You're literally so...
Colin, hi guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
The mood and stop talking about your
Happy New Year to you.
dwindling.
My dwindling spirit.
Yeah.
I don't want to dwell on my dwindling spirit.
Now that you know what the...
So I'm not trying to show you guys like a red wall, but we're just kind of waiting, you know, here for the line to go down.
Carpet wall.
Carpet wall, whatever, you know. Dampen the sound, I guess.
Oh my gosh, maybe we'll go in. Fingers crossed. crossed, we go in.
Fingers crossed, we make it in.
Are you even buying anything?
I just want to get a
Sign
hat.
for anything?
I want to get a hat. And Katelynne has to get her stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically, you could have came a different day though and gotten it, not waited in line. But what? Alrighty, everybody, here we go! Yay! We finally made it! Yippee! All right, so we finally made it in to the official runDisney merchandise. So they have had these cups for a while. Well, they do have some cool little white jackets over here. Look at all those, huh? I did buy.
Technically doing a race.
I did buy one of these one year, and then I never really wore it because I don't really like the material. I'm not a full zip kind of guy.
They're $95.
95 bucks, Taylor said. Yowzas. I'm not gonna get one of those. Again, I usually just come here for the hats, so I just want to see if we can find them real quick before they're gone. So if you see one, grab it. Spirit jerseys, okay. Spirit jerseys. Oh, here, I think I see them over here.
Commemorate your runDisney race weekend with limited edition Advent Health and runDisney stickers. Stop by the Advent Health booth to collect your stickers and let us know who you run for.
So here we go. We got some hats. Oh, and they're sticking together. So they're pretty simple. They're pretty simple, but I like them. They're a good material. They're a Nike hat, so they're kind of nice. So if you did pre-order stuff, which is what Katelynne did, you can actually come right over here to these booths area. You can see it says pre-purchased items up here up on the top of the screen. And that's where you're gonna find your pre-purchased stuff, commemorative stuff, whatnot. So we didn't do that. Like I said, I don't normally get anything. How much were they?
$80.
Oh, wow, the jacket was more expensive than the Spirit jersey. That's interesting.
Yeah, but that's expensive, I think, for a Spirit jersey.
Real easy. I had to put back the shirt and go to double XL. I thought you were asking me that question. Like, I'm borderline eating one. But...
Now, one thing that I used to like to get, they used to make stickers. They don't do stickers anymore, like car stickers. They're magnets. But yeah, I mean, like, that's why I don't like them. People steal them off your car. That's a kind of interesting. Let's get limber shirt. Not a lot of sizes left on this side. Kiss the girl, whoa, whoa. And then we've got the I Did It shirts. So, you know, these are the shirts that you can get after you've done, well, you get it before you've done the race. But still kind of nice. I'm not a huge fan of the material, which is also why I don't normally get one. But you also find that they've got like pins here for each event. So, yeah, the material for me is just, I don't know, not my favorite. Man, I'll tell you what, there's some people here, they're dropping buco bucks in this place. Oh, I kind of like those shirts. Oh, that blue jacket right there, Taylor says she likes. Probably also a 95er. Yeah, it is half marathon, yeah. I do kind of like this white-ish gray, but again, the material is just a little bit weird. So these shirts are running $45. That's not really focusing in on there, but I didn't even look to see how much the Nike hats are.
Found the hat, right?
$40, yeah.
Got him. He got it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Just put it back on there.
Well, there's a guy like.
Yeah, coming around and probably grabbing stuff.
It's hot.
It's adjustable. So, some lounge fly bags, which are pretty nice.
I like the white jacket.
Yeah, if you want something. Okay. You want to go grab it?
Can you come with me?
Sure. So Taylor's going to get a Spirit jersey. So I think the other the other big problem that with this stuff is that you get people who just grab stuff off of the racks, and then they come over here to the side and try it on to see if it fits. And then when it doesn't fit, they kind of just throw it down and leave it there. And then this cast member comes around, I don't know if you guys saw him, but he picks all that up, they resort it, and then they have to bring it back out to hang it up again. So that's kind of also what kind of causes problems with that, with like just having stuff in general. Like it? Cool. Still got a lot. Yeah, they do. They have a lot left in multiple sizes too, which I think is really great. So typically the Spirit jerseys in the years past have seemed to go first, right? Like they'll totally run out of this stuff.
There was like, we came at like 1 o'clock the one year and walked in, and there was like
Nothing.
non-existent Spirit.
Yeah. But I think that might have been like right after COVID. So, you know, they were having issues with,
What do they call it? Consumerism?
well, yeah, I mean, they were having issues just getting stuff in general, so. I saw that. Probably. I'm good with just a hat. Oh, I could have gotten like an official Run Disney skirt over there.
I think you'll think it looks too big.
Oh, look at those ones. Huh. I don't want to see how much they
Now
are.
look and steal it.
35 bucks for this hat. I'd rather just pay the extra money for a Nike. A little better quality. Whew.
Look at that little palm right there.
Oh, wow. Got a little bow or something in his hat. His head.
And its hat.
In his hat, yeah. So, yeah, it is, it still is a little bit busy and it can feel a little overwhelming. But I will tell you, it's good news that like, it seems like almost everything is available. So they have a lot of merchandise, which is really great for everybody. So even if you can't be here on the first day, if you're watching this and you're wondering, am I gonna be able to get something tomorrow or Friday? I think you should be all right. Saturday, you're gonna be cutting it close, you know, whether they're gonna have something specific that you want or not, but definitely still possible. So should we find Katelynne and Tyler? They may have gone to do or you could start mobile checkout too.
Yeah, and then where do I go? Or like
We have to go over here in this section.
oh, I see that. Okay.
Dopey jackets are sold out except for XXX. Let's go over here and take a look real quick. Since we're still waiting on Katelynne and Tyler. They were getting in line, I think, to get their stuff. I don't even see jackets. Looks like most of these Dopey shirts here are all XXL. So the other thing too, guys, is again, what you need to take into consideration here is the fact that, like I just said, a lot of people are just going to be grabbing stuff off the shelves. They're going to bring it over, they're going to try it on. It's not going to fit, and they're going to throw it on the ground. And then a cast member is going to come and pick all that up. They're going to resort it and bring it back out to hang back up. So just because they don't have it at the moment doesn't mean that it's completely sold out, but it could be. So. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need anything else. You want to just step over that way? This is cool. Yeah. Pixie Dust Run, good afternoon, Josh and Taylor, good afternoon. It's the start of an exciting weekend.
20% off. Annual pass discount. You hear me?
Oh, nice. 20% discount for APs. Hold on, don't pay yet. See if we can use our... Oh, you're fine. There you go. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to put you on the floor. A benefit of being a Disney Visa card holder is that you can use your rewards points as a gift card.
Disney Rewards Redemption.
Oh, there it is. Awesome. So that's what we're doing.
What's your blog?
Travel with Josh and Taylor.
That's it.
Yep.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm trying to catch all the bloggers that I've been watching to learn to get ready for
Oh, okay.
challenge.
Oh, is it your first one?
Second.
Second one? Okay.
I saw you. I went with you last year's
Yeah.
race with learning how to do it. And all
Sure,
that.
sure.
So,
Okay, cool.
yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Pennsylvania, David Harmon.
Oh, okay, awesome. Very cool. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah. Have fun this weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How's the weather look for the weekend?
For this weekend, it looks, I think temperature-wise, it looks good.
Yeah.
It's not going to be super hot, but I think maybe Saturday it's looking like it might be heavy rain. So we'll see. You know, might get wet.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, but other than that,
It looked like rain.
yeah.
Well, I saw thunderbolt, so I'm hoping there's no.
Well,
thunderstorm.
I mean, it could be. I see. I think here in Florida, like most of the time, that stuff just isn't very typical. Like first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to miss it before, you know.
I don't care about getting on. Pennsylvania, we run all kinds of.
Yeah, right. So, but
January or February, we're doing Squirrely Tail, which is running around the park in the wintertime.
okay, where's that at in PA?
Well, you know Gettysburg.
Sure, yeah.
That's that area.
Oh wow.
That's where I'm from,
Okay.
that area.
Cool.
So yeah, with Squirrely Tail, we run around the lake, half marathon around there, and it can be anything.
Yeah, I bet.
It was trails that flooded one year.
Oh wow.
Mud the next, ice the next, and so on and so on.
Oh wow.
I'm used to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Have fun. Which races am I running? Yeah, so I'm doing Dopey. So I'm doing 5K, 10K half, and marathon. So we're doing the works this weekend. We're doing 50, almost 50 miles, 48 point, whatever. You got that set? Paid for? Good?
Yeah, I'm confused. Like,
So we have to go over here.
no,
And
I know, but then do you have to exit? Because aren't there like photo ops and stuff over there?
I don't know where the photo ops are at.
I thought she said they were over there. That's where they always are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you hold this and I'll go look?
Sure.
I already paid.
Okay.
It's on my.
So we're still waiting. So we definitely want to get some photos with characters. So typically, in the past, I feel like in here is where we would see some characters to do photos with. We're not seeing them, and the lady said that they were like back somewhere else. So we're trying to figure out like where they're at before we leave. We also don't know where Katelynne and Tyler went. I mean, not that we're like stuck at the hip or anything, but you know, we're just trying to figure out what to do. Josh, so what is Racer Fan? What is the plan for the races? So we have a pretty big group doing the 5K. So my guess is like we're just going to be, you know, it's just going to be fun. Probably just a walk. There's no time limit for the 5K, so it's not a big deal. The 10K, we will be doing a kind of jog walk because we don't want to have that run-in with the balloon ladies. So with that being said, we're going to try and do as much running as we can, but we'll probably end up walking more than the run. And then the same thing as always for the half and the full, we'll just be doing a run, walk, run, you know, for the race. So, and I see Katelynne and Tyler have found Taylor. So yeah, we'll just be doing a run, walk, run.
Mickey and Minnie are over there meeting. And like
Where at?
behind that wall.
Oh.
You see where there's a wall?
Is it still on there? I don't want to lose it.
Yeah. Mickey and Minnie and Chip and Dale, they're in like dressed up clothes.
You just put that over the
But the line's
hanger.
like really long.
I mean, unless you want one, I'm good without it, so.
I don't want to wait in that line.
Where are the numbers at?
Don't know.
That's another thing, guys, we were looking at for like photo ops. Usually in here, which I think is like with this is normally where the stuff would be at for the photos. And they've done it with the mobile checkout. Well, whatever, they've rearranged it in here. And I kind of wonder if they're doing this because maybe like they're having a lot of issues with mobile checkout. So now when you do mobile checkout, you still have to wait in a line to do mobile checkout, which is kind of funny.
They also might have issues with, we had to check with somebody to get a bag last time.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't like but you didn't have to wait in a line to go check out.
Well, you don't have to really wait in a line to go check out.
Not right now, but they clearly have it set up for the purpose that it may.
Well, I think it's probably roped off so that people aren't turning back around and walking in here and stuff and shoving.
Oh, that could be too, yeah. Right? That's a good call. Spending a lot of money, right? Hey, it's the first big one. You gotta, you know, make it memorable. Pixie Dust, good luck with all the runs and have fun. Thank you very much. We will do our best. Okay. We just get some at the food court or something like that. So as soon as they're done doing mobile checkout, this is actually really nice just to do mobile checkout. Then you don't have to wait in the long lines over here to actually physically check out with a person. But the only thing is, like, you can see that there's still kind of a little bit of a wait. So you kind of have to wait in line and then you go over to like a sign. Yep. That's fine. We'll wait. We'll just hang out.
I'm out of Holcomb.
You got to put something back.
No, I don't.
Can we like?
Let's go stand over here where it's open. Can be like you, whoopie-doo. I want to be like you. Whoop-oo.
I'm struggling, buddy.
Tired.
I probably only slept like 3 or 4 hours total.
Yeah, go back and get some sleep. We're going to be doing Bull and Bear tonight over at the Waldorf Astoria with Katelynne and Tyler. It'll be their first time at Bull and Bear. Taylor and I are going to get some fried chicken, some Caesar salad. gonna be good. And then we're gonna maybe sleep for like an hour and then get up because then we have to go do the 5K.
Sleep for an hour? Bro,
Who
what
knows
time
how
you
long we've
went?
been at
No.
Bull and Bear.
No.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna just walk over here real quick if you wanna stay here, just so I can show the photo spots. So this is what Taylor's talking about. So this is where the photo ops are back here, around this corner. So my guess is maybe like just trying to make this like maybe a little more easier and accessible and kind of roped off. Maybe keeps it a little less chaotic and a little more organized. So we've got Mickey and Minnie back here with some actually decent looking outfits. Those are, I mean, not that their outfits aren't decent before, but they're different outfits than I've ever seen. So that's kind of cool. All right, there's 26.2 marathon numbers. We've got Chip and Dale over here as well. And then we also have the 13.1 numbers. And that's it. I don't see the other, I haven't seen the other numbers while we've been in here. Ethan, I'll be doing Gobi this weekend and then flying to Cali for the Coast to Coast Challenge. Best of luck to you this weekend. Oh, awesome, Ethan. That's great. Have fun. Good luck with Dopey this weekend. Kristen, having dining reservations tonight at Storybook Dining at Artist Point. Never been there before. We haven't been there in a pretty long time. It's been a couple of years. From what I remember, it was pretty decent. But I'm sure that they have since kind of changed the menu up, changed the experience up a little bit, made it better than what it was when we went. Because I think when we went for the first time, it was like kind of shortly after they had opened. So. Whew. Is everybody that buys 2 of something a reseller?
Probably.
I see a lot of people buying 2 of 2s. As many as you can get. Yeah, guys, so this is like bless you. This is kind of the full Expo experience from start to finish. Come in and get your bib, get your shirts, and then head over here and get your official Run Disney merch, which is kind of nice. And it's pretty smooth. Again, you know, I think some people get a little nervous sometimes, but it's pretty smooth. So. Is there anything else what we're doing? No? So I think while we wait for Katelynne and Tyler to come, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for this. This is a little weird placement here. I have my phone oriented a little differently, but yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow morning for an early morning live stream.
Me too.
For the 5K. Taylor's gonna be there as well. Along with Katelynne and Tyler, I'll be dressed up. You guys will get to see the dress up. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stop and get photos. We'll try. We'll definitely get some like Run Disney photo pass photos going through the race. But other than that, new live stream link to follow shortly once we figure out what time we're gonna start. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Bye guys.